Hi everyone, welcome to my live. We'll just give it a few moments for people to start coming on. Just make sure we have video and audio as well. Hope everyone's had a good week. There's a couple of people logging on now. Good, thank you, Rowena. How are you? Hi, Kim. Thanks for coming again. Hey, Donna, Lisa, Marnie. All right, I'll just make a little bit of a start. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Remo Monteleone. I'm a psychic medium. And for the next hour, I'll be doing readings. However I'm drawn to read, with cards or without. We'll just see what comes through. It's funny, this afternoon I've been meditating and preparing, but the messages I got were just go in, do your live, and it'll work itself out. So what I'd like to say is, because I'm only on for an hour, I can't possibly read everyone that comes on, but often in other people's readings, you may get something out of that reading. Not in its entirety, but often there are messages in those readings for other people. People have a similar situation, a similar question. So I'm drawn to say that I feel that often there are little messages in there. So yeah, if I don't pick you and do a specific reading for you, you may get something out of someone else's reading. Also, I've been asked to mention by the Spiritual Events and Directory page, which, by the way, I'm happy to be on once again. I've been asked to mention that there are a few scammers floating around. So if you get a message on your comments asking you to inbox them, it's not me. Okay, I'm purely here to do readings for an hour. If you wish to contact me afterwards for a reading, great. If not, there's no pressure at all. So I will certainly not send you a message. Other than that, maybe we should probably make a start. I can see a few other people there. Hey, Yvette Shearer, how you going? Hey, Letitia, Nikki, Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie, guess what? You're first. So, if you had a question, Stephanie, maybe just keep it like a brief question. Don't give anything away, or if it's about work, for example, just say it's about work without giving anything away, and I'll see what comes through for you. Okay, let me just tune into Stephanie and see what we get. Stephanie Holmes. Okay, straight away, Stephanie, I'm drawn to, let's see if Stephanie's commented further down. I'm drawn to your chakras, Stephanie. Straight away, I'm drawn to your throat chakra. So I'm feeling things unsaid. But to be honest, I don't think it's you that didn't say them. I feel like there's someone coming through for you with things unsaid. So I'm getting like Stephanie, I'm getting like a grandmother figure coming through, and she's saying, I'm getting it's on your mother's side, and she's saying, maybe it is about you, she's saying don't leave things unsaid. She's saying she did that, she didn't say what she wanted to say, and then, you know, before you know it, life's gotten away on you, and you don't have the opportunity to say what you want to say. So if there is a grandmother figure on your mother's side, Stephanie, I hope you can take that. That's what she's saying. She's coming through quite strongly, and she's just saying don't leave things unsaid. Say what you got to say, because straight away I was drawn to your throat chakra, and I could feel like a really deep energy way back, and that usually means, well, to me it always means people not saying what they want to say. So that's her message for you, Stephanie. Now let's have a look. Who else? Okay. I'm sure I'll miss a few names in the list. So hi everyone, thank you for coming. I had a really good time last time on the Spiritual Events Directory page, and I'm sure it'll be great again this time. Amanda. Now, I need my glasses, Amanda, so I get your last name right. Amanda Palco. Okay. Hi, Amanda. Maybe I'll just go with what comes through, Amanda, or did you have a question? Okay, Stephanie, thank you. You're very welcome. Stephanie, I was getting someone coming through. I felt them. I felt them on your left side, and it was quite strong, and she came forward really quickly, and she just gave me that message to give to you, and then she stepped back. So I felt that she felt it was something important for you to not just right now, but something important for you to keep in mind as you go through life. You know, generally, don't leave things unsaid. Okay, where was I? Amanda. Whatever comes through. All right, let's see. Let's see what comes through, Amanda. Well, Amanda, actually for you, I might use cards because I'm being drawn to do so. Okay, Amanda. I'm being drawn to use these, Amanda, for you. They're beautiful cards. Let's see. I'm being drawn to draw 2 cards. As you can see, it's very sunny out here this afternoon. I've got the sun shining in. It's adding to the backdrop. Okay, let's see. Amanda Palco, 2 cards. Now they're telling me, they're like putting me on the spot, they're telling me just to draw 2 cards, not to look at them until I hold them up. So you can see them and I see them at the same time, Amanda. So that is 1. And that is 2. Now I feel I might just mention one more time because there's a lot more people here now. Apparently there's scammers commenting on your comments, asking you to inbox them. I would never do that. I'm just here to give readings for an hour, and then, you know, if you guys wish to contact me afterwards or during, or follow my page or like my page, entirely up to you. But if you get any messages asking you to make contact, it's not from me. All right, so we'll leave that and we'll focus on readings. Now, Amanda, sorry to keep you in suspense, but That's what I'm getting for you. Now that, I don't generally read what's on there, and I won't, because to me that card is telling me that there's a lot of different energies coming in for you, Amanda. I'm feeling that you're starting to notice and experience different energies that you haven't before. You're starting to notice and feel different things that you hadn't previously paid that much attention to. I'm feeling that they were there for quite a long time, but now you're starting to pay more attention to them. And when that starts happening, often we get a bit confused, or we might overlook it and not paid any attention. Let's see what this other card says. I'm getting dreams from that card, Amanda. You may get messages in dreams. I'm actually getting that you... Let me just tune in on that a bit more. I can see your comment. Yes, that is true. Let me just see if I can give you a little bit of guidance on that to get you started on the right track. When I say started on the right track, it's a journey that doesn't end. It just keeps going. You just keep learning more and evolving more, experiencing different energies. And, you know, when people start to open up to their psychic abilities and start to tune into these energies, you know, it doesn't mean that you're going to be a practicing psychic or practicing psychic medium or whatever. It just means that you're more in tune with yourself, and it gives you the ability to make better decisions, think about things, process things more, process things differently. Because energy is about feeling. So if you feel, you know, drawn to something, or you feel something isn't right, you should listen to that. You should go with that. And you definitely should take a little bit more time to process that before you make a decision. So I'm getting that you're getting messages in dreams. More than you're getting them in more than one way, but I feel at the moment you're getting them in dreams. And on that card, it does say meditation. So the way to tune into these energies and be more aware of them and be able to interpret them and understand them a little bit better is meditation. Now, meditation doesn't mean some big fancy thing you have to do. It's just about sitting quietly, taking 5 minutes a day, even just a few moments a day, sitting quietly and taking note of those energies that are coming through, and you can feel what they mean to you. Okay, Amanda, so that was your first card. So you can see on that card there's a lot of different energies coming in. And that's you at the bottom just trying to take everything in. And then this one, as soon as I looked at that, I haven't even read what it says, but as soon as I looked at that, I just got dreams. Okay, Amanda, so I hope that gives you a little bit of help. Okay. Let me have a look here. Sally will know. Hi, Sally. I'm just scrolling through here, Sally, but while I'm doing that, I'm actually tuning into your energy. Hey, Sally. Okay, so just putting the cards to the side for you, Sally, because I'm being bombarded with energy right now. And I'm actually feeling that behind you, Sally, I'm actually feeling that Sally, behind you there's someone also for you coming forward. I'm feeling this person is an uncle. Hi Sally. I'm feeling this person is an uncle, and I'm feeling I'm getting an image of a man carrying a really heavy suitcase. It's so heavy he can't lift it off the ground, so he's dragging it along, and he's put it down, he's opened it up. Now he's taking things out of that suitcase and he's dusting them off and he's putting them out in the light. To me, Sally, that's about acceptance. Acceptance of you, of yourself. So he's saying, love yourself for who you are, the way you are. And he's saying, you know, don't be worried about things that may have happened that you weren't happy about, or you've done or said you weren't happy about, because every little thing that we do in life is what makes us who we are today. So he's saying to me, this man is saying to me, I'll try and get some validation after the message, but this man is saying to me, she needs to dig deep within herself, not be so hard on herself. Just accept herself. That's who she is. And he's saying there's really nothing more that she needs to do or know or worry about, because that's who she is. Okay, now this man is... I'm seeing a man in a suit. I'm seeing a man with brown hair. It's like a brown suit. It's actually gone into like an old photo now. It's like a man in a brown suit holding a suitcase. So I don't know if that triggers any memories for you, Sally, or that... It's tricky to get names sometimes, but I will try. No, Sally, that's it. He stepped back. But he's saying, he's just again to reiterate that message, he's saying for you it's about acceptance of yourself. And as he's gone, I've just got he's on your father's side. and an uncle. And he's just gone one of three. So I hope that makes sense, Sally. Hope that helps. Okay. Now, as I was saying earlier, there's a lot more people on now, so I'd just like to mention this again. You know, I'm on for an hour, so as much as I'd love to, I can't possibly read everyone. But there are often messages in other people's readings, parts of those readings. There may often be a message in there for you. All right. Hey, Sally, I can't think who it could be. Okay. I hope the message meant something to you, though. Rowena. Hi, Rowena. Rowena Putt. Anything on love coming? Thank you. All right. Let's see. I think cards for you, Rowena. Hi. Okay, Sally. Yeah. Um, someone in a suit, Sally, with a suitcase came through. That image came through really, really strongly. So maybe that's a clue. Okay. Rowena. Let's see. Now 3 cards for you, Rowena. Okay, so yeah, I think often with with all of us to some extent, it's just about accepting who we are, like as a whole. Don't try and leave anything out, because you know you can try and forget about it and try and not talk about it, but it's still there. You can't erase something. It was either meant to happen for a reason. Well, it was meant to happen for a reason. There was a lesson in it. You've learned something from it. So yeah, just accept yourself as a whole. That's what that man was trying to say clearly, because that suitcase and taking those things out, that was very, very symbolic of things being pushed away, pushed under the rug, so to speak, and never spoken of. But yeah, it's time to get them out. All right, Rowena. Let's see. So 3 cards. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're talking about love, aren't we? Let's have a look. Now, usually, if there's any love coming, first and foremost, usually I find these readings are about us, about the person that wants the reading. So the first card I've got, now that card says stand your ground, Rowena. So you've got to create the love you want to attract within yourself. That's what that card's saying. So don't settle for things that you're not going to be able to accept. Things that are going to change you as a person. Little things, obviously. We all have to compromise, but stand your ground. That's what that card is saying. Now this one, on the bottom of that card, it says get ready for a big breakthrough. So by standing your ground and not compromising on things that are very, very important to you, straight away you're heading in the right direction. So in anyone that you attract, anyone that comes to you, is going to be someone that is on the same wavelength. And again, this last card is similar. It says you know what's best. You know what's best for you. So definitely, Rowena, it's mainly about you. Mainly about you setting some boundaries in your mind and saying, all right, this is what I want. This is what I need, and working with that rather than just being with someone for the sake of love. So it's just about creating a space with the energy of what you want to attract. So I hope that helps. Alrighty. Now let's see who's next. Okay. Now, Lisa Paul. I'm drawn to pick Lisa Paul, so we'll go with that. Rowena, yes, I only make the wrong one, so I'm not anymore. Okay. Yeah, don't let that like, you know, make you think, oh, there's no one out there for me. It's just about coming back to you, creating what you want. Okay, Lisa. Yeah, Lisa Paul. That's all right, Rowena. You're welcome. Now, Lisa Paul, for you, I'm drawn to use cards. So, you're still with us, I take it. Let's see. Lessons, yeah, I got that, Rowena. Yeah. Life is about learning, and lessons are how we learn. Some of them aren't great, but at least we learn something. Okay, let's see what we get for Lisa. Okay. Now, Lisa, for you, I've been drawn to use life purpose cards. So I'm wondering if it is career related. All will soon be revealed. Karen. Okay, Karen, I'll read you next. See what we get from that message. Never is a long time. Oh, not pay any attention to that word, Karen. Alright, for Lisa Paul, 2 cards. Okay, Lisa, I think for you, well, I feel for you it's about arriving at a place to move forward. So I feel there's been a lot of things happen in your life. So that card says strength, and on the bottom it actually says everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. So I feel it's about looking back at your life and sort of collecting everything and using everything that you've experienced in a positive way to go forward. Even if it was a negative situation, I feel there's a lesson there that you can take and you can use that to go forward. Because this card says nutrition. Now, I don't believe that, don't take that literally. That's the nutrition is all those lessons that you've learned, everything you've been through in your life, and you're putting that into positive use. You're putting that into your mind in a positive way, and you're using that to go forward. So Lisa, for you, I feel it's just about taking stock of everything and saying, right, you know, everything I've done, I can use that now to move forward. And I feel there's, I just got change pop into my mind. So I don't know if Lisa's there. I guess you can watch it later, Lisa, if you're not there. I feel there is change coming, and that's why it's time to take stock of everything and take all the lessons you've learned, use that as strength to move forward. So I hope that helps, Lisa. All right, now I was going to read Karen Roberts. Okay. I'm guessing you're still there, Karen. All right, Karen, if I tune into your energy, I feel uncertainty. But I feel, I'm not using the cards, Karen, I'm just tuning into your energy. I feel uncertainty, but I feel, yes, I see you. Hi, Karen. I feel you're giving your energy to too many people, and that's creating the uncertainty. And that's creating like a bit of a dependence then, because your energy is a bit uncertain. You need to just look, you need to look within. If you're feeling a bit uncertain, ask your intuition, ask that gut feeling, you know, what should I do? First of all, I think if in doubt, just stop. There's an old saying, if in doubt, don't buy. If in doubt, don't do it. But I don't think that should be never do it. I think that should be just stop for a minute and just say, why am I doubting? You know, is it me? Is it the other situation, the other person? But yeah, Karen, I feel a lot of uncertainty's been created by other people. So get that out of your energy, get rid of that. Just seeing if there's anything else coming through. There is. There is, Karen. The message that's coming through, Karen, is, you know what's best for you. You know, it's fine to talk to people about things and get advice, but ultimately, you know what's best for you, because those other people aren't you. So don't let them get into your head too much, and just get rid of that uncertain energy. Just gone, you know, and take a moment to pause. If there is doubt, just stop, pause, and ask yourself, you know, why is there doubt in this situation? Is it me, or is it the other person, or is it a bit of both? But look within yourself to find the answer. So I hope that helps out, Karen. Okay, and I would definitely remove the word never from that previous comment, because that's just not the case. Okay, so time is ticking away. I will try and get in as many more readings as I can. Let me see. You're welcome, Karen. It's not an overnight thing either, Karen. It takes a little bit of getting used to, and you know, just a bit at a time, and you'll get yourself into that mindset. Now, I saw someone I was going to read, and they just Sharon Holmes. Now, it's as I said, you know, earlier, I would love to read everyone, but I'm here for an hour, so it's impossible that I could read everyone in an hour. So I literally go to who I'm drawn to. It's just the feeling that I get, and so I'm just going to run with that. But you know, in having said that, there may be messages for other people in other people's reading, not in the entire reading, but often there are little messages that people can relate to and get something from. All right, Sharon Holmes, anything? Okay. Well, we'll try and get something. Let me see, Sharon. Do I use cards for you, or do I just tune into you? I think I'm just tuning into you. Okay, Sharon Holmes. I see, Sharon, I feel in front of you. I feel there's a group of people in front of you and they're sitting, waiting for you to teach them. Now, just work with me here because it'll take a moment for the reading to reveal the message. So in having said that, they're looking for inspiration from you and teachings from you. So I feel that is taking me back to you, Sharon. And I feel you should be aware that you've learned a lot throughout your life. That's what they're telling me. They're telling me Sharon has experienced a lot, learned a lot, and not to let all those experiences weigh you down, but look at them as a way to help other people. And in helping other people, you'll also not feel weighed down because you will release that energy, and you'll also put that energy to good use, teaching people, helping people. Ultimately, it comes down to helping people. You know, that's why I do this. You know, when I first realized that I could do this, I thought, well, that's interesting, but what do I do with it? And then I realized it's just about helping people. And the experiences that I've had in my life, throughout my life, helped me do this. So Sharon, it's a similar thing for you. I feel the group of people in front of you are all women. I'm going to say teenagers. So they're looking, I think you're seen as someone that has a lot of knowledge, has experienced a lot, and has a lot to offer. But it's twofold. It is certainly about helping you. You know, as I said, in your teaching of people, explaining to people, you know, why certain things happen in life and what they can get out of them, you will feel less weighed down and you will help people. So Sharon, I hope that makes sense. Thank you. How are we going for time? Okay, still got a bit of time left. All right, so who's next? Christine Cuchillo. Christine. Okay, Christine, let me see if I feel anyone around you. Christine, I actually feel quite a few people around you. And I feel there's a message that they're all trying to get over to you. Okay, I feel, Christine, that I feel there's a few people in spirit that you've known throughout your life, and the message they're trying to get across is it's a bit hard to get out. It's about not dwelling on the past. You know, if you're feeling blocked, that's because we think of the past sometimes and what how things could have been or might have been, or we think should have been. Sorry, just reading Sharon's message. That's okay, Sharon. You're very, very welcome. I need to go back to it again. Sounds good, Sharon. And I think it's about not just teaching them nursing. Obviously it is, because they want to be nurses, but in teaching them that, putting in your life experiences and what you've learned, I think will make them better nurses, as opposed to just using a textbook. And getting the medication right and things like that. But yeah, I think there's a bit more to it than that, Sharon. Okay, now where was I? Christine Cuchillo. Okay, Christine, sorry about that. Let me get back to your reading now. The message they're trying to get to me. I can't actually get a particular person, Christine, because there's so many. There are so many people that I can see behind you, left and right and middle. But it's like it's a collective message that they all want to give to you. And it's about not dwelling on the past. They're running around so quickly, I can't even get focused on a single one of them. I feel like they've all had so much to say. Now they're so excited they've got the opportunity to say, that they're all literally fighting with each other to get forward, to get that message out. They're saying everything that's happened has happened for a reason. Don't regret a single thing. They're saying, we're always with you. The fact that you talk about us, the fact that you're here this afternoon asking, they're always with you. And now I see them all, they're lifting weights off your shoulders and they're throwing them away. Hi, Crystal. They're lifting weights off your shoulders and they're throwing them away. Hi, Michelle. So to me, they feel like you've burdened yourself with this unnecessary grief, unnecessary weight. I'm getting quite emotional as I'm trying to tune into this reading. It's just about not carrying someone else's weight, Christine. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, someone's not with us anymore. That's sad and that's upsetting, but don't feel like you have to carry all their stuff as well as your stuff. That's what they're saying. Yeah, that's what the message is. Took me a while to dig that out of there. So Christine, I hope that makes sense. Okay, who is next? Let's have a look. I see your message, Christine. That's okay. You're welcome. Chrissy Wedge. Now, looking for a connection, please. All right, Chrissy. Let's see what I get. I don't think it's going to be cards for you either, Chrissy. I think I wore the cards out last time, so this time. Okay, Chrissy Wedge. Just let me tune into your energy for a moment, Chrissy. You're welcome. Let's see what we get. The first thing I see is light coming to your crown chakra, just above your head. Now, just work with me for a moment, because as you saw with the previous reading, sometimes there's a little story, a little path, and I don't know where these readings are going, but there's always a message. There's always a message there, and sometimes it's a little bit hard to get that message out. Okay. Okay, so I see light. It's coming into your crown chakra, Chrissy. I feel shivers too. Now it's something about energy coming in. It's something about messages coming in, but then they're not getting processed properly. They're not going where they need to go, Chrissy. I might just quickly. I feel you're aware of what the chakras are. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel you are. So I might just quickly just tune into the 7 main ones. You've got the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, and okay, it's the solar plexus. So you're quite open to spirit. You're open to receiving messages. Yes, okay. Well, that was probably a yes to knowing what the chakras are. You're quite open to spirit. You're open to receiving messages. You are receiving messages. But the tension in your solar plexus, I think it's a bit of unknown territory. You're not sure what all these messages are, what they mean, what they do. A little bit of fear of the unknown, which is perfectly normal. But if I go to the sacral chakra, okay, the sacral chakra is very strong. So that is good. And the base chakra, or the root chakra, Chrissy, it's not grounded. Okay, for you, it's good that you're open, and you acknowledge that you're open. So they're the first two things, I guess, realization and then acceptance or acknowledgement. But then you've got to take a few basic steps. I think you need to ground yourself and take some quiet time every day and just let that energy come through, and only ask for energy that's for your highest good to come through. Okay, and then just feel that energy. Your solar plexus, to me, felt anxious, but that also means that it's working and it's feeling. So you've just got to change now that anxiousness to just openness and acceptance. Okay. If you want a basic grounding meditation, I did them. I don't know if I'll have time today to do a closing meditation. I'll see how we go. But on my previous lives, there are, at the end, there's some good basic grounding meditations, energy clearing and grounding, which I feel would help you. But that's what this message is about, Chrissy. The information's coming. The fact that you know and accepted that means it's going to keep coming. So now it's just a matter of taking some basic steps and trusting your instinct. So grounding, clearing your energy, let that energy come in, and then feel. Because I'm getting that your solar plexus chakra came forward really strong. So I'm getting that you're going to feel, not only feel, but I feel at this time it's a good way for you to start. Okay, no problem, Chrissy. Hope that helps. Hope that points you in a clearer direction. All right, let's have a look. How are we going? We can squeeze a couple more in, I think. Now I'm trying not to do, really long readings either, but I don't want to do really brief ones. I'm just trying to get a message, something helpful and beneficial for everyone that I choose to do a reading for, because that's what it's all about. Hang on. You're welcome, Chrissy. Let me see. Sandra Hay. Okay, Sandra. I might draw some cards, Sandra, for you. Now, these ones. Sandra Hay, these cards. And already I'm being drawn to draw 3 cards. And I can see Yvette Gonzalez. I feel you'll be next, maybe last, depending how we go for time. Okay, Sandra Hay. I'm picking 3 cards, so that's okay. Let's see how we go. Now they're pushing me along because time is ticking. Let's see. Sandra, that's what I got first. Now for you, I don't feel I'm going to read anything that's on the bottom. That card, Sandra, for me, tells me there's a lot going on in your mind. A lot of thoughts. So stick to the ones that feel true to you, the ones that, before you make a decision, the ones that feel true to you. That card is about clearing the clutter out of your mind, Sandra. Often too many thoughts, too much clutter, worrying about other people's stuff as well. Prevents us going forward and making the decisions we need to make. Okay. So if you're true to yourself, make the decisions that feel true to you, clear away the clutter, you'll fly. And actually, they've just said to me, okay, they've just said to me, read what's on that card. So that card, where are we? I'll get the hang of this one day. That card says Spirit Messages. Okay, so you're open to Spirit. Spot on. Okay, that's good. And okay, that's what they really want me to focus on. At the bottom of that card, it says Observe Limitations. Okay, so I hope you can take something from that, Sandra. Okay, Yvette Gonzalez. So yeah, Sandra, just clearing away the clutter out of your mind. If it's something that you're not going to use, it's not going to benefit you, just send it off. Send it off into the universe. Always with love. Send it away. Okay, great, absolutely. Now, Yvette, you had a question, didn't you? Do you feel me moving to the West Coast? If not, why? Okay. I got something from that straight away when I read it. I feel like it's unfinished business. So, I'm feeling for you, Yvette, some cards would give you more clarity on that question. So, no, they're telling me to use these cards. So, life purpose cards, Yvette. Let's see, they're telling me 4 cards. Okay, so we'll do 4. Looks like we're going to make it just in the nick of time. So I probably won't do a closing meditation today because I've only got an hour. My hour's nearly up. So thank you everyone for coming. It's been great. And I will be doing another 3, one per week for the next 3 weeks. So I hope to see you guys back for some more readings. All right. Yes, it's yeah, sometimes it's 1 card of it, some I've had 6, but yeah, usually it's 2 or 3, but we'll go with 4. We'll see what it says. Okay, now. Okay, heart's desire. Okay, so listen to your heart's desire, first of all, Yvette. Strength. Okay, moving sometimes is not easy. There's, you're going somewhere new, that can be a bit, not scary, but it's unknown, so it can create a bit of apprehension. But tune into your heart's desire in order to address that. Spiritual teacher. That's interesting. Okay. I think I need to look at the last one before I can comment on that one. Oracle cards. Okay, that's interesting. So I feel that one is, yeah, so your heart's desire, your strength to overcome any doubt. Because at the end of the day, I think, nothing's 100%. There's always something, but that's where you've got to weigh it up and go, okay, well, this is what I really need to do. I might have to leave this part behind, but I need to do that in order to go forward. So I feel you're connected to spirit as well. You're quite open and you're quite connected. So ask some more questions about that yourself. Dig a little deeper yourself, but always go with your intuition. It's guidance you get from spirit, but ultimately you have the free will. But it certainly will help. Certainly will clarify feelings that you're having about moving. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. That's what I figured those last 2 cards were for, the spiritual teacher and the oracle cards. So tune into spirit, follow your intuition and your heart's desire and your strength. Combine all those things and I think you'll have your answer there, Yvette. Okay, everyone. Well, it's 4 p.m. So that's it for me. I have to get off before they cut me off. Thank you very, very much, everyone. Okay, they need to go back. Often things come full circle of it. Often we have to go back. to start over or to move forward, that could be something to keep in mind as well. But thanks again, everyone. I've really enjoyed that, and I'll see you next Saturday at the same time. I hope to see you all there. So I will sign off now. Thank you.